After fighting through a miserable 2 seasons playing for Utah, Jimmy McNulty proved his doubters wrong by transferring to TCU and having one of the best seasons a cornerback has ever had. He caught 12 interceptions and had tons of clutch moments for the Horned Frogs, including a game-winning interception to keep a win streak alive in triple overtime, and he turned a team without a lot of talent into a contender. In the offseason, Jimmy was getting huge NIL offers from all sorts of teams, and even Lincoln Riley begged him to come back to Utah, but ultimately he decided to stay loyal to the team that had given him a chance. Going into his junior season, he has lofty goals of maybe even making a run at a Heisman, and he aims to take TCU to the playoffs, but some are saying his sophomore season was just a fluke. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what College Football 26's interesting road to glory mode has in store for us this time around. In our first game, we're taking on 47 overall FCS, as Jimmy gets a tackle for loss out the gate. And this team has pretty much refused to do anything except run the ball. When they do pass it, they just take the sack pretty much every time. And we got a 21-0 lead heading into the fourth quarter, still waiting on that first pick, and we're gonna creep up and get it here on the slant. Let's go. Not gonna quite be able to get out for the pick six, but we'll take it, man. And that's just the way we wanted to start the season. We get the shutout, and Jimmy coming through with the pick, getting an A+ rating from the coaches for maybe the first time ever. I actually think that this is the first time that a coach has ever paid Jimmy a compliment. Feels pretty good. It's been years of just suffering abuse from these guys. Game 2 is gonna be different though. We're taking on our first ranked opponent of the season. Duke is ranked in the top 10 for the second straight year, and they're gonna want some revenge after we upset them last year. If I remember correctly, they should be a little bit of a more pass-heavy team, but they're running the ball a lot early. Jimmy racking up tackles, getting one here, and going with some play action. Jimmy's guarding the crosser, and we're baiting this up and getting the pick. Yes, sir. Second on the season already. I have a feeling this is going to be a good game, fellas. Gonna take that for a nice little return as well. Offense, go get a touchdown, please. Ask and you shall receive. This game's off to a beautiful start, and they're running right at Jimmy. Can we please get a hit stick off one time? Third down, we got man coverage against the slot. Looks like he's going to go deep, and we're on his hip. The ball's coming our way. I can't see where it is, but Jimmy's gonna go up, play it perfectly, and get the swat. Lockdown coverage to get us off the field. This game is a perfect example of Coach Drost being broken, because we've got a pick, a swat, and 3 tackles, and just because they've been picking up first downs, we've got like a D rating. They're gonna take us off the field. We are out for the rest of the half, so 10-6 game here. I'm having fun playing corner this year, but definitely still fighting through some annoying game mechanics to bring all this content. Road to Glory's better this year, but lots of issues to fix, dude. Anyways, 13-6 lead going into the third quarter, and I'm starting to feel much more confident about playing man coverage in the slot. We lock him up there. Okay, 3rd and 17. See if we can bait something up. That's a deep ball for sure, and we did bait it up. Can we get it? Oh man, just a little bit out of position. It's really hard when you can't see where the ball is going, but honestly I feel like it makes it kind of realistic to how a cornerback would actually be able to play a deep ball, and that turns out to be a big play because offense gives us a 2-score lead. And on 3rd and inches, they're going horizontal run. No sir. This defense is playing great against a top 10 team, but we're bound to give up a touchdown eventually. This drive could be it. Duke's getting down near the goal line. They got 3rd and inches, and this is a huge play. We're manned up against the slot receiver. He's running a flat, and I was kind of expecting him to throw that. Makes a nice throw on the run, and this one's going to come down to the wire after all. And here we go, 2.5 minutes. We got to protect the end zone, and on 3rd and 7 we once again have lockdown coverage. Gonna go for the slant on the other side, and felt like we were so close to getting a pick there. It looks like Duke's just going to punt it away. Right, offense, kill the clock. Let's go. For the second straight year, we upset the Blue Devils, and an excellent game from Jimmy. Had a pair of deflections, an interception, and 3 tackles. All right, boys, next up we got Houston. I skipped the Texas State game because it was just boring, and we start out with a big hit. Let's go. But yeah, we're up to number 18 in the country, and this has unfortunately been another kind of boring game. Houston going play action here though, and oh, we're all over that. Of course he overthrows it. Dude, it's like they automatically overthrow it when they see you there. On 3rd and 19, we're manned up against the tight end, and they're actually going to run a screen to him. Kind of a bizarre play call. We'll go down and get an easy tackle. We're honestly playing great defense, but offense can't quite put this away, and Houston's starting to move the ball. They're going with a little play action pass here and cook us over the middle. Where are we at? Offense starting to wake up though. They come through with a big touchdown. Defense just has to stand tall one time here. We got 3rd and 12. I'm watching out for a corner route or something in this situation, and what is this? A little screenplay? We're all over that, and quarterback just took forever to throw it for some reason. Just need offense to kill the clock now, and they do just that. So not the most exciting game ever, but we get a big conference win. Unfortunately, not much of a game from Jimmy. So sitting at 4-0, we're ranked number 18, taking on Kansas State. We need to go get another dub in this one on the road, and so far they're driving the ball straight down the field, going with an outside run here, and nice job getting off the block to get the tackle, but coach is going to take us off the field. And we ended up being out for a super long time. Thankfully, offense playing well this game. We got a 17-7 lead. Gotta go get a pick before we get out of here though. And this game's not quite over yet. Kansas State trying to put a drive together, and they're going to pick up a first down here. Jimmy comes off the field again. again, man. And we ended up getting the dub, but I guess that's gonna do it. Didn't see the field again for the rest of the fourth quarter. Pretty wild stuff. Not much of a day for Jimmy. He finishes with 2 tackles and we have an F grade for whatever reason. And stats wise, this has been a pretty disappointing season so far. Only 2 interceptions. We've gotten 3 deflections. Gotta start holding on to some of those. But we've been winning, and I guess that's what's really important. Taking on 3-3 Cincinnati this week. We had a crazy game against them last time we played. I think the biggest difference this year has been offense is actually balling out. Don't want to jinx it, but they put us ahead in a lot of games here. Thankfully, we should actually get some chances at picks here because Cincinnati's trying to drive it before half. We played that out route beautiful. Wish he threw it. Now we got one of these weird formations that feels like a screen, but we can't really guard it. And actually, Jimmy's guy runs a curl. Wish he could have baited that up more. See, the crazy thing with CPU teams is like you're not even sure that they're going to pass the ball here. Why are they running the ball like in field goal range with 50 seconds left? We need something to break the drought on the picks, bros. 2nd and 10, and they're just cutting us up. They're going to take us off the field too. Come on. I'm just getting a little bit bored, to be honest. We're locking up the slot, doing everything we can. Ball's just not coming Jimmy's way. And that's going to do it. Another boring win. Boring wins are fine, but the stats, 2 picks through 6 games, unacceptable for Jimmy. And Jimmy's teammate Greg Singer recording another mixtape. I wonder if you forgot that he already asked us this last year. Of course, Greg, I'll help out. Oh, this time the mixtape sounded terrible though. A girl we were talking to heard it and got the ick. Oh no. And Jimmy once again gets C's on the midterms. C's get degrees, I guess. This is going to be the game though. We're catching multiple picks against Arizona State. I can just feel it. This is going to be the game though. I'm feeling 3, 4, 5 picks against Arizona State today. We didn't get it in the first quarter, but starting out in the second quarter, they're going screen and give me that. My God, dude, that's the sickest pick of Jimmy's career easily. I did not think we were getting it, but the boy made it happen. Look at this replay. Reads it perfectly, acrobatic with the catch. 10-0 lead, and this is shaping up to be exactly the type of game I wanted it to be. Hopefully they keep throwing the ball around. And Arizona State trying to just run the clock out before half, but we're rushing the snap and just killing the running back in the backfield. 3rd and 21. Please tell me they pass the ball here. Oh, is that a pass? Nope. Little draw play. Easy money. And going into the second half, I feel like that second pick's coming. We're guarding the zig here, and oh, dude, he was throwing it. Our guy hits him. That's a shame. I have found that guarding the flats is probably the best way to get picks in this game, at least playing the position I'm playing right now. Gonna keep in mixing in the man though. Sun Devils are driving the ball here, 1st and goal, and going to the outside. Jimmy's been doing a nice job in run support lately. Come on now, throw the ball. Why are we running the ball on 2nd and goal? Oh, I guess because the middle's wide open and they're gonna score easily. All right, we got a game on our hands here. This game's starting to look a little dangerous. Arizona State's got a hurry up offense too. They're trying to move the ball fast, and our man coverage just gets fried there. We were trying to bait up the flats, and it'll be a huge gain. Jimmy taken off the field, and just like that, we've got a tie ball game. Arizona State's gonna have 2.5 minutes. We got great field position at least. Kind of want to sell out for the run. Okay, they are gonna run. Good tackle from our linebacker. 3rd and 6. Probably gonna be a throw. No, they go draw, and Jimmy tries to make the tackle, but can't quite get him down. Got a big 3rd and 4 here. This time it does look like a pass, but this quarterback is sneaky, bro. And coach is gonna take us off again. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be the rest of the game too. Watch. Yep. We didn't even get to be on the field for the freaking game-winning drive. And hey, this dude's interviewing us, talking about fresh off a surprising upset loss. What was the main contributing factor? The coach. You took out your best player during the game-winning drive. So there you go, coaches. The coach is displeased, but at this point I could care less. Oh damn, but they're like really displeased. Maybe that was a bad idea. And hold on just a minute. Did this dude just demote us to cornerback too? This is crazy. At least we're getting an NIL offer from a damn massage chair company. The good news is we are finally able to upgrade our abilities a little bit, get in ball hawk, and we'll improve our house call as well. I guess we just gotta go ball out at cornerback 2 today, taking on West Virginia in the rain, and their quarterback is launching it right at Jimmy here. This could be the one deep ball we actually catch, and Jimmy just lets it go right off his chest. That's frustrating, dude. We need the picks too. We're still hanging on to a lead. Hopefully they come to us again. This definitely is a pass heavier offense than we're used to playing. I don't know what happened to the Big 12, bro. I thought they were going to be slinging it around. Instead, they just want to run the ball and do RPOs and crap all the time. And West Virginia's been getting it together, taking a 14-10 lead. Some kind of play's got to happen soon, and he throws a spinner right to the flats. Wasn't expecting it so soon. We're not able to make the tackle. Frustrating stuff. And they're running the ball right at us here. We barely get off the block and somehow make the tackle. Okay, we'll take that. This is actually a huge 3rd down. We need them to punt out of their own end zone, and they're just going past. We get good pressure and a sack. There we go. Okay, come on offense. Make it happen, boys. They do get a touchdown. I sort of have a bad feeling about the way this game's going to end, and we're going in the flats here. They're going with a corner route, and we're on that. He threw it short, but we get the deflection in the pick. That is definitely helpful. Need offense to give us some security, and thankfully they do, so 10-point lead with a minute left. This is great. Now we can just bait up some picks, and they just dump it to the tight end here. Can't quite make a tackle, and he gets away, and are they going to take us off the field again? Bro, okay. We get the dub, I guess. Drop the one chance at a pick, sadly. We're going to need to go crazy in a road game against BYU, and this one could be tough for sure. And so far, offense has been doing nothing this one. Jimmy just trying to hold his own in coverage. We need to shut this drive down before halftime, and they're trying to just go with a weird little screen here. Jimmy's all over that. Give me the tackle for loss. So a nice play from him early on, and they're going to run it to him again here. Come here again, running back. We can't quite make the hit, but still a nice little play. And 3rd and 14, let's see what we got. See a crosser coming open, and oh my god, our safety gets cooked, misses the tackle, and BYU's up 10-0. Absolutely cannot take a loss here, and I'm trying to jump this screen. I felt like we timed it perfectly, but he throws it over the middle, and we get a pick from our linebacker. Come on, offense. Touchdown, touchdown. Oh my god, they only got 3, but they get a touchdown coming out of half. Alright, well, could be worse from this defense. Really just that one big play we gave up, and oh man, they're coming right to us. Give me another big hit. We've been tackling well this game. Just need a pick, bros. I need it. I need it. Come on. They're gonna chuck it up deep instead, and our safety gets freaking cooked. What are our safeties doing this game? Very frustrating stuff, and BYU's got the ball right back as well, and targeting us on the slant route. I didn't play that very well. Come on, somebody make a play here. They're going play action, and we get a tackle for loss at least. Big 3rd and 1 here, expecting just a run, and that's exactly what we'll get. Come on, we get the stop. And wow, BYU's going for this 4th and 2. This is a huge play. Quarterback scrambling, chucks it to the sideline, and he's out of bounds. Yes, sir. This defense coming up big. Come on, offense. Let's see what they got. Nothing. At least we flipped the field, though. Still got 5 minutes to fight, and guarding the drag thought they were coming to us for a second. BYU is still going hurry up offense, and once again, they throw it really close to Jimmy, almost able to get in there and make some kind of play. And now another big 3rd down, guarding the tight end. He runs a little in, and we get a breakup. This defense is coming up big. Just needs some kind of response. All right, up to the sim again. Come on, boys. Send this to OT. Oh no, we're off the field, but offense got something, got a touchdown. What's happening here? Okay, I guess we won. I don't know. As Jimmy, didn't really have a spectacular day. 4 tackles, but didn't get tried in the passing game. And okay, now Jimmy's coach paying him a compliment. Kind of mixed signals here. And thankfully we get some coach happiness. And hey, personal accolades aside, it's been a frustrating season for Jimmy, but his team's doing really well. We have a legit shot at the playoffs. If we win out, we control our own destiny for a spot in the Big 12 title game. This game against Baylor is going to be huge. They're coming in with 2 losses, ranked number 25. We got a ball out. And early on, we got a big 3rd and 11 near field goal range. See what we got here. They're just going to dump it off to the drag, easy stop. And Baylor actually misses the field goal too, so good start for this defense. And sit in cover 2 here. We're going to bait up this deep ball, and oh my god, he's actually going to throw it. Come on, Jimmy, please catch this dude. Please, let's go. Right in the bread basket. We played it perfectly, even though I couldn't see the damn ball. And we have finally broken the interception drought. It feels damn good, dude. Alright, that was nice, but still clearly we got plenty of work to do. And Jimmy faking the blitz and going into coverage. Probably been one of my favorite tactics so far. One thing about this game though, man, the receivers run kind of crazy routes. Like that route there was tough to guard. We could have easily gotten cooked for a touchdown. I consider myself pretty damn good at playing cornerback across all football games, and this is probably the hardest one I've touched. I don't know if it's because I'm in the slot or what. And this game looking iffy early on. Baylor's got the ball right before half and going to the curl route here. Oh my god, how did we not even swat that? I thought we played it perfect. A pick there would have made my heart sing, bro. And that makes a big difference because now we're headed into the second half down by 2 scores. Just trying to make something happen, and their quarterback's gonna fumble here. Okay, can someone pick this up, please? Guess not. The running back's got it, but we do get a free tackle for loss out of it. Definitely a weird little play there, and Baylor going with a screen. We're gonna have to be tricky to get around the blocks, but we actually do a great job to get the tackle. This turned out to be a really good game from Jimmy. And on 3rd down, let's see what happens. We got like a cover 3 blitz. They're gonna go up top. We just need to swat this away, and our cornerback played it well, but dude, number 1 is a dog at wide receiver. And yeah, we're most definitely in trouble. Baylor in field goal range already. Dude's rolling out, and we actually get a sack, but Jimmy's coming off the field. I'm not really sure why. Okay, so Baylor got a field goal out of that, and offense is just laying an egg in this one. Something's got to give soon. Our defense is definitely fighting out here, though, going straight man coverage, and look at the boys getting in for the stop. That was great coverage from Jimmy, too. But coming off on 3rd and 20 25. And yeah, offense is literally doing nothing in this one. They go bubble. Oh man, should have hopped on it sooner. Missed tackle as well, not a good look. Not gonna lie, I feel like things would have been different if Jimmy had caught that pick before halftime. Third down, they go read option. We get another stop on our side of the field. I mean, this defense has been pretty good. Offense has been putting us in terrible situations. And yeah, they kick a field goal and we just immediately turn it over. Now Baylor's probably just gonna be straight running the ball. Third down, our last chance is probably like a pick 6 here, honestly. And we're seeing maybe a little screen action. Yeah, okay. I wasn't confident enough to jump it. They're gonna pick it up. Could have made the tackle, but it's not gonna matter either way. Now we're just sending the dogs, trying to shoot a gap, make a play, and we do actually get into the backfield. Nice tackle for loss for Jimmy. Jimmy has definitely done his part in this game, has made some tackles, obviously had the interception. Just a situation where offense has got to help us out. I didn't expect this offense to be losing us games either. They were so good at the start of the season. As Baylor's not even going to pass the ball on third down. Super lame in my opinion. We do thankfully stop them just short. But yeah, that's probably going to do it. We go to the sim and offense literally turns it over again. This has been like an Iowa level bad offensive game. What's going on here, guys? At least we can try to get some tackles for loss. Maybe they decided to throw it for some reason here for lucky. 3rd and 16, dude. Throw a screen at least. Okay, is that what we're going to get? Yeah, they threw it. Oh, that ball hung in the air forever too. We could have got it quicker. Still another tackle for loss. But that's going to do it for this one. Really going to hurt our Big 12 title hopes. We don't control our own destiny anymore. After what I thought was a solid performance where we had a good rating though, coach is on Jimmy's ass again. Jimmy's just going to continue to try to be the better man. With 2 games left, we sit at only 4 interceptions. Huge drop off from our 12 or 13 last year, but maybe these last 2 games will be our big ones. We are going to be able to upgrade our house call ability, and maybe 3-7 Iowa State will be the team to finally throw Jimmy a bunch of picks. If you're an avid watcher of the channel, you know I'm not a big fan of Iowa State, and here on a first down, looks like they're going to launch it into our cover 2. We got 2 guys there to make the play, and neither of them do. That's crazy. And we got an F grade because of that, so we're going to come off the field for, I don't know, the first quarter. At least offense decided they're going to score at least 1 touchdown today. But it seems like the Iowa State offense might be kind of tough to stop. And once again, Jimmy's going to come off the field. Please put us back in, coach. Come on. This is an offense we can get picks off of too. Jimmy's trying to get back in the game, pumping up the crowd. And oh, I think maybe the quarterback was going to throw it our way there. They always hit him when you don't want them to. And now we got 3rd and 10. Let's see what we got. Looks like there's some kind of crosser coming our way. I thought he was going to throw it. We do stop him just short though. Come on, offense, do something. Nope, they throw a pick and Iowa State has it 1st and goal. Not ideal stuff from the fellas, and the clones take a 2-score lead. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have shouted out offense so soon. Now Jimmy's really gonna have to make a play, and this quarterback has happy feet. Am I gonna be out for the rest of this game? Okay, they at least put us back in the 4th. Please, Iowa State quarterback, please. I need it. I need a pick so bad. Nope, they just keep on running the ball. Can we get to the outside? Good tackle, Jimmy. See, Jimmy's still working. A lot of frustration, but he's still working, and sadly Iowa State is gonna totally run away with this one. So we lose our playoff hopes to a 3-7 team. That's gross. And yep, after winning every single defensive award last year, we're back down to cornerback 3. The coaches hate us even though we've got 4 picks on the season. We got a freaking 3.8 GPA. We got excellent leadership. What more does Jimmy have to do? I think it's possible that Bro's personality is just not all that good or something. At least we got 1 more home game taking on Colorado, who's an unfamiliar foe, and damn, their quarterback is fast. At least they're still putting Jimmy on the field, I suppose. And they're going to the flats here. We got the flats, and give me that. Come on, take this to the crib. Number 43 is going to get us, but still a big time pick. 5 on the season. I mean, that's not that bad. Maybe we'll get some more today too. And offense, dude, I don't know what happened to them from the start of the season to now, but they don't get anything out of that. Looks like it's going to have to be a defensive masterclass. And dude, this is what I hate. Why do all these teams always want to run the ball on 3rd down? Can you let me have some fun playing cornerback? Okay, 3rd and 11 here. They got to throw it here, right? We just got the curl route. I baited it up a ton. Was expecting him to throw the corner. We kind of bumped our dude on accident. And O actually turns the ball over. What are those boys doing? We're going to come off the field again. This time Colorado gets a touchdown and we can't answer. It's possible that we might just need to catch a pick 6 and we're in a cover 2 here. They're going to launch it. We might be able to get a tip drill here. Come on. Give me a free one, damn. Okay, but that time offense went and got a touchdown. That's big. Colorado running the ball here. Jimmy's got a good angle and sit down. This is shaping up to be one of his best games of the season. And Colorado's got the ball back, going play action, and come on, this is our money route. I really thought they were going to try us. But wide receivers got it in space, and the wide receivers in this game make people miss. The skill moves from the CPU are kind of wild. Jimmy's definitely playing a lot less at the cornerback 3 slot, but actually he's like getting some good opportunities to be in good positions. This is like the most tackles we've had in a game maybe ever, but we might be getting fried by another below 500 team. Colorado's been going crazy on offense. All right, fourth quarter, last quarter of a bitter regular season. And at this point, I don't care about winning. I'm just trying to keep on racking up these stats. Give me a 7th tackle on the day. Colorado's got the ball in the red zone, and I really want to try to bait something up here. And they're going to throw the go ball. Jimmy's right there to make the play, but of course he misses the wide receiver. That might have been our last chance for a regular season interception. We can still go and get some tackles here, and there's another for loss from Jimmy. Definitely his best statistical game of the year. Colorado's still continuing to pass the ball for some reason, and working our way over there, we'll go ahead and get another assisted tackle. But that's going to do it for this one. We end the season very poorly after such a promising start, and Jimmy's going to miss a conference championship game for the 3rd straight year. But hey, on the bright side, Jimmy just broke the career interception record in the Big 12, and I guess we upgraded our fan favorite to gold. At least the fans like us. And sadly, Jimmy did terrible on his finals. With all he's gone through this season, I can't blame him for not studying too much. And wow, that dropped our GPA all the way from a 3.8 to a 2.4. And okay, time to see if Jimmy won some awards. An Ohio State player is going to win the Heisman for the 3rd year in a row, which is wild. And Jimmy got 1st team All Big 12. Looks like he didn't get the Thorpe, which is kind of sad. 2nd team All American as well, and 3rd string on his own team. And we do get a slightly better bowl game this year. Okay, we're taking on Oregon State in the Alamo Bowl. Oregon State is actually a fringe playoff team, coming in at 10-2 despite being only 70 overall. I do remember this being more of a pass-heavy team from when Jimmy played him in his freshman season. And in man coverage, they're gonna fry us on the crosser. Oh no. Wide receiver got by the defense, and he's off and running for an easy touchdown. And offense is just continuing their misery. Once again, don't really care a ton about the dub in this one. I just want to get some good stats. And Oregon State really is cooking us on offense so far, already getting into the red zone again, and Jimmy's just a tackling machine lately. But they do punch it into the end zone, and another blank from offense. Yeah, this one could be over before it started. Oregon State's just trying to run the ball now. Give me a tackle for loss. For some reason, the coaches are calling prevent on 3rd and 4. I don't know what the logic is here exactly, but they're gonna chuck it, and it did actually work out. Next year, I think I'm gonna go somewhere that has a higher overall team, but y'all have got to let me know in the comments whether you think Jimmy should transfer or stick it out with TCU. I really had a good time last year, but this year's just been a huge disappointment, and clearly the coaching staff doesn't really like us at this point. And on a 3rd and 14, we're just going straight up man coverage. I've found that playing down low tends to bait up the deep ball a little bit better, and yep, it's coming here. It's coming. Let's see if we can get it. Nope, it goes over everyone's head. This game has unfortunately just kind of turned into a complete beatdown, and I wouldn't think they're going to pass the ball a lot more. We'll get them to 3rd down at least, but oh, okay, coming off the field, that might be our last snap of the season. Well, the bowl game turned out to be just about as disappointing as the rest of the year. Not much of a game to write home about from Jimmy, and when it comes down to it, his stats really weren't that bad. We had a really nice tackling season actually. He almost led the team in tackles for losses. 5 interceptions by normal standards would be considered solid. Damn, we only had 5. I thought we had 6. We had 4 deflections, right? So a couple of those could have been picks. And no pick 6s on the season, which was extra sad. I do think that Jimmy could have one more great season in him, so let me know. Where do you think he should go if he should transfer, or do you think that he should stay and try to make something happen at TCU? I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.